Welcome back, folks, to another exciting edition of Let's Play Cook, Serve, Delicious. As always, I'm your host, J Square John Jeremy, and last we left off, we had just unlocked the Nachos of Hell Hungry Festivity. We're going to go ahead and unlock that, and now enter the Nachos of Hell. Nachos are deceptively simple to make, and may seem like a cheap food to many. But the line between greasy, cheap nachos to nachos that are fit for a king is so small that only a few cooks can pull it off. Show me what you know, and do it perfectly. Alright, here we go. Ground meat. Ground meat. Queso, God, what the hell is this? Tomatoes and ground meat. Queso, sour cream, guacamole, olives, jalapenos, tomatoes, onions, and ground meat. Queso, olives, jalapenos, tomatoes, and onions. Queso, sour cream, olives, jalapenos, tomatoes, and onions. Queso, sour cream, guacamole, jalapenos, and onions. Queso and guacamole. Guacamole, jalapenos, and tomatoes. Queso and jalapenos. Just a big bowl of chips. Ground meat. Queso, sour cream, guacamole, and onions. Ground meat. Queso, olives, onions, and ground meat. Ground meat. Queso, beans, rice, and ground meat. Queso, sour cream, olives, jalapenos, tomatoes, onions, beans, and rice. Queso, guacamole, beans, rice, and ground meat. Ground meat. Queso, sour cream, jalapenos, tomatoes, onions, and rice. Queso, beans, and rice. Queso, beans, and ground meat. Ground meat and shrimp. 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 Queso, sour cream, guacamole, olives, jalapenos, tomatoes, onions, beans, ground meat, and shrimp. Queso, sour cream, guacamole, jalapenos, tomatoes, and shrimp. Queso, guacamole, olives, tomatoes, beans, rice, and shrimp. Beef fajitas. Beef fajitas. Shrimp. Chicken fajitas. Queso, sour cream, guacamole, tomatoes, onions, beans, and beef fajitas. Queso, sour cream, guacamole, and shrimp. Queso, sour cream, guacamole, tomatoes, onions, beans, and chicken fajitas. Chicken and beef fajitas. Chicken and beef fajitas. Shrimp, chicken, and beef fajitas. Queso, sour cream, guacamole, tomatoes, onions, beans, chicken and beef fajitas. Queso, sour cream, jalapenos, tomatoes, onions, beans, chicken, beef fajitas, and shrimp. Chicken and beef fajitas. Ground meat, chicken, and beef fajitas. Queso, beans, rice, chicken, and beef fajitas. Queso, sour cream, guacamole, olives, jalapenos, tomatoes, ground meat, chicken, beef fajitas. Yes. Shrimp and chicken fajitas. And then we've got the ground meat, shrimp, chicken, and beef fajitas. Queso, olives, jalapenos, rice, chicken fajitas, and shrimp. Oh, God! I was so close! What did I do wrong? God damn it. Ground meat. I'm so mad now. That's frustrating. That is frustrating. Queso sour cream, jalapenos, tomatoes, and ground meat. Queso sour cream, guacamole, olives, jalapenos, tomatoes, onions, and ground meat. Queso, olives, jalapenos, tomatoes, and onions. Queso sour cream, olives, jalapenos, tomatoes, and onions. Queso and guacamole. Queso, sour cream, guacamole, jalapenos, and onions. Guacamole, jalapenos, and tomatoes. Queso and jalapenos. Big bowl of chips. Ground meat. Let's see, queso, sour cream, guacamole, and onions. Queso, olives, onions, and ground meat. Ground meat. Ground meat. Queso, sour cream, olive. Oh, god damn it, messed up. Messed it up. God damn it! This freaking ground meat. Ground meat. Queso, sour cream, jalapenos, tomatoes, and ground meat. Queso, sour cream, guacamole, olives, jalapenos, tomatoes, onions, and ground meat. Queso, olives, jalapenos, tomatoes, and onions. Queso and guacamole. Queso, sour cream, olives, jalapenos, tomatoes, and onions. Queso, sour cream, guacamole, jalapenos, and onions. Guacamole. Fuck it up. Ground meat. Ground meat. Queso, sour cream, jalapenos, tomatoes, and ground meat. Queso, sour cream, guacamole, olives, jalapenos, tomatoes, onions, and ground meat. Queso, olives, jalapenos, tomatoes, and onions. Queso and guacamole. Queso, sour cream, olives, jalapenos, tomatoes, and onions. Queso, sour cream, guacamole, jalapenos, and onions. Guacamole, jalapenos, and tomatoes. Queso and jalapenos. Big bowl of chips. Ground meat. Let's see, queso, sour cream, guacamole, and onions. Queso, olives, onions, and ground meat. Ground meat. Ground meat. Queso, beans, rice, and ground meat. Queso, guacamole, beans, rice, and ground meat. Queso, sour cream, olives, jalapenos, tomatoes, onions, beans, and rice. Ground meat. Queso, beans, and rice. Queso, sour cream, jalapenos, tomatoes, onions, and rice. Queso, beans, and ground meat. Ground meat and shrimp. Shrimp. Come on, John. Come on, John. Queso, sour cream, guacamole, olives, jalapenos, tomatoes, onions, beans, ground meat, and shrimp. Queso, sour cream, guacamole, jalapenos, tomatoes, and shrimp. 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 I believe. Queso, guacamole, olives, tomatoes, beans, rice, and shrimp. Queso, sour cream, guacamole, and shrimp. Beef fajitas. And we're gonna have chicken fajitas after that, right about now. Queso, sour cream, guacamole, tomatoes, onions, beans, and beef fajitas. Queso, sour cream, guacamole, tomatoes, onions, beans, and chicken fajitas. Chicken and beef fajitas. Shrimp, chicken, and beef fajitas. Queso, sour cream, guacamole, tomatoes, onions, beans, chicken and beef. Queso, sour cream, jalapenos, tomatoes, onions, beans, chicken, beef, shrimp, chicken and beef fajitas. Ground meat, chicken, and beef fajitas. Queso, beans, rice, chicken, and beef fajitas. Queso, sour cream, guacamole, olives, jalapenos, tomatoes, chicken and beef fajitas, and then ground meat. We have shrimp and chicken fajitas. Ground meat, shrimp, chicken, and beef fajitas. Queso, olives, jalapenos, onions, rice, chicken, and shrimp. Queso, sour cream, guacamole, beans, chicken, and beef fajitas, shrimp, and ground meat. We have here beef fajitas and ground meat. And then we have ground meat, shrimp, chicken and beef, queso, guacamole, beans, beef fajitas and ground meat. One of everything. Queso, sour cream, guacamole, olives, jalapenos, tomatoes, onions, beans, rice, ground meat, beef, shrimp, and beef. Yes! Challenge successful. You are truly a force to contend with, but I would want to see more of your cooking skills. Yeah, well, screw you, buddy. You and your nachos. Screw you! Alright. Hungry festivities are over. Awesome. Dilly Buzz, I'm here to fix my menu. This is going to be the new special of the day, and then we're going to add in... Actually, no. Get out of here. Back to my chicken, fish, wine, and... Where's my coffee? Coffee. Awesome. Good buzz, good buzz. Excellent. Don't need to upgrade any more foods, right? You know, we'll be fine. Anything I need to read, or... Oh, yeah, that's right, the VIP. Burger, chicken breast, nachos, and fish. Never mind. Let's see, we have the chicken breast and fish. We need the burger. And the nachos. Nachos can take the place of... take the place of wine. For today only. Alright. Let's go ahead and start our day. We're gonna have a VIP, folks. VIP! What does that do? I don't even know, but VIP. Coffee and creamer. Ground meat and shrimp. Oh, God. Here we go with these damn nacho orders now. 3 meat patties. What? Queso, sour cream, guacamole, olives, jalapenos, tomatoes, onions, beans, ground meat and shrimp. Meat times 3, bacon and cheese. That was BS with that chicken. BS with the chicken. Okay. So we know we're not gonna get a perfect day. We knew that was probably not going to happen with the VIP coming anyway. Alright, here comes rush hour. Okay, so sour cream and guacamole and onions. 1 chicken and 1 meat patty. Vinaigrette, cheese, bacon, and croutons. Let's see, chicken, meat, and bacon. Queso, sour cream, guacamole, jalapenos, and onions. 1 meat patty. Cheese, onions, and peppers. Meat, tomatoes, pickles, and onions. Ranch, cheese, bacon, croutons, and peppers. Cheese, onion, and peppers. Ranch and cheese. Ranch, cheese, onion, and peppers. Bacon and cheese only. Weird. Coffee and creamer. One meat patty. Meat only. Done. Ranch and cheese. Got it. All right. VIP is coming in the next hour. Queso and guacamole. We're not doing too bad right now. Could have used without that buzz. Don't need extra buzz right now. Alright, VIP wants queso, sour cream, jalapenos, tomatoes, onions, and rice. Meat patties. Ranch and cheese. Lettuce, tomatoes, and pickles. 3 meat, bacon, and cheese. Beef fajitas and ground meat. Beef fajitas and ground meat. Thousand Island, cheese, bacon, and croutons. Sure. Queso, guacamole, beans, beef fajitas and ground meat. Queso, guacamole, beans, beef fajitas, and ground meat. Queso and jalapenos. Ground meat. Ranch and cheese. Ranch and cheese. Vinaigrette, mushrooms, tomatoes, greens, and carrots. Ranch and cheese. Queso, beans, rice, and ground meat. Bacon, cheese, and Swiss cheese. Bowl of chips. Ground meat. 3 meat patties. Thousand Island cheese, onions, and peppers. 1 meat patty. Let's see, queso and ground meat. Times 3 and cheese. Meat, bacon, cheese times 2, and tomatoes. 1 meat patty. Coffee and 3 sugars. Beef fajitas. Meat, lettuce, bacon, cheese, and Swiss cheese. Queso, sour cream, guacamole, tomatoes, onions, beans, and beef fajitas. 1,000-ounce cheese and everything on it. Coffee and creamer. Let's see, quesos and jalapenos. Didn't even realize it was over. It was that busy. I wasn't even looking at the clock. Excellent. Excellent. Except for that one order at the very beginning, we had a perfect streak. Damn. Damn. All right. 81 perfects and 1 bad. Just because I was too quick on the serve the chicken button. Just a little too quick there. Excellent. Buzz is increasing. Melissa wants the date. She has a baked potato addiction. Uh-huh. No thanks. VIP alert. It seems by all accounts that Lacey loved her meal at Cook Serve Delicious and will most certainly eat there in the future. Good luck and thank you. I don't know exactly what that means, but okay. Excellent. Well, let's go ahead and go back to our foods here. We need to change our active menu. Back to the standard of... do fish here. Chicken there. Where's my salad? Ice cream and coffee. Daily Buzz is good. Daily Buzz is good. Excellent. Let's go ahead and start today. We might get robbed. Alright, 2 butter pecan with all toppings. 2 mint chocolate chips and nuts. Let's see. Aged cheese wine. Chocolate, mint chocolate, butter pecan, all toppings except for nuts, and chocolate sauce. Vinaigrette, cheese, onions, and peppers. Serve the fish. Just coffee, you got it. Coffee, creamer, 3 sugars. Let's see. Deckard's. Got the aged cheese wine. Another cheese wine here. Cheese, onions, peppers. Ranch cheese, bacon, croutons, and peppers. 1,000-ounce cheese, bacon, croutons, onion, peppers, greens, and carrots. Look at that lady with the hat. 2 mint chocolate chips and nuts. That necklace, wow. Elk wine. Coffee, creamer, and 3 sugars. For the damn rat. Vinaigrette, cheese, and everything on it. 1 chocolate, 2 mint chocolate chip, and all the toppings. Bottle of Deckard's. Let's see, coffee and creamer and 3 sugars. Just coffee. 2 butter pecans, cherry, whipped cream, and nuts. Coffee and 2 sugars. 2 vanilla with the cherry. Aged wine. Alright, about to hit our next rush hour. Ranch, greens, and carrots. Vanilla. Thousand cheese, greens, and carrots. Serpent blend. Or serpent beard, rather. Thousand cheese, onions, and peppers. Ranch, cheese, onions, and peppers. Greens and carrots. Vinaigrette, cheese, onions, and peppers. Ranch, cheese, onions, and peppers. Vinaigrette, cheese, onion, peppers. Serve the fish. Serve that fish. Ranch, cheese, mushrooms, and tomatoes. The garbage. Do the dishes. Vanilla. Messed it up. Yep. Missed the lemon on that one. Coffee, creamer, and 2 sugars. Thousand cheese, greens, and... messed that one up too now. Losing it. Vanilla and chocolate. Bottle of Deckard's. Aged cheese wine. Another aged cheese wine. Cheap wine. Deckard's wine, and a 10 o'clock at night coffee. Coffee, creamer, and 2 sugars. I know that feeling. Yep. 2 average orders, 94 perfects, $17.79 total take in. Very good. Wow, almost $6 grand in total total cash. Mysterious tickets. Little mix up here. Put nachos, lasagna, and soup on your menu. Yeah, okay. Okay. Lacey Ailenthorpe would like to dine in your eating establishment. She wants burger, chicken breast, nachos, and fish. Actually, I have, don't I have, menu run? Yeah. I have menu run those, so no. How about that? No. I'm not gonna be like that either. Okay. Let's buy some foods here. Let's buy the next specialty food here that we want. Which will be lobster. Buy the lobster. And let's go ahead and upgrade that lobster. Very expensive to upgrade the lobster. Wow. Alright. Well, that's all my money there. Alright, well, we're waiting on the Iron Chef, or Iron Cook, not Iron Chef, you can't say that, you know, lawsuit, don't want to get sued. The Iron Cook competition. We're waiting for the finale for that. And we are waiting to get our last... That's not the right button. We're waiting to get our last safety inspection, and we're waiting to do 7 more days of service as a 4-star restaurant before we can say we are, in fact, a 5-star establishment. Find out what happens next time on Let's Play Cook, Serve, Delicious. Until then, this is J Square John Jeremy signing off, saying so long and take care.